Picture this: warm Caribbean breezes, kids splashing in a lazy river, and a mountain of golden sand stretching as far as the eye can see, all without needing a passport if you're coming from the States. Puerto Rico has quietly become one of the best family vacation spots in the entire Caribbean, offering a rare mix of world-class resorts, rich culture, and adventures for every age group. This rundown covers 7 of the island's top family-friendly resorts, from full-blown mega-complexes to boutique beachfront gems. Each one brings something different to the table, so by the end, choosing the right home base for your next getaway should feel a whole lot easier. Grab a snack, settle in, and let's take a proper look at where families are booking on the island of enchantment. Starting things off is the Wyndham Rio Mar Puerto Rico Golf and Beach Resort, a sprawling property that sits on nearly 500 acres along the northeast coast. The vibe here leans upscale but relaxed, with a design that blends tropical elegance and easygoing island charm. It's the kind of place built for families who want a bit of everything without ever having to leave the grounds. You'll find guests in golf polos, kids in swim floaties, and couples in loungers, all sharing the same beautiful stretch of oceanfront. The rainforest looming just behind the resort gives it a dramatic backdrop that no city hotel could match. Rooms come in a wide range of layouts, from standard ocean view suites to larger units that comfortably fit families of 5 or 6. Most feature private balconies, and the higher floors offer sweeping views that reach out over the Atlantic. Families tend to gravitate toward the resort villas, which include full kitchens and extra sleeping space for those longer trips. The bedding is soft, the air conditioning is powerful, and the bathrooms are roomy enough that no one is fighting over the sink at 7 in the morning. Little touches like blackout curtains and thoughtful lighting help make jet-lagged mornings a bit gentler. When it comes to dining, guests have around a dozen restaurants and bars to choose from, ranging from casual poolside bites to sit-down steak and seafood dinners. Kids can grab pizza or burgers while parents enjoy something a little more adventurous. And there's an on-site coffee shop for those early risers who refuse to function without caffeine. The 2 oceanfront pools are the real heartbeat of the property, both flanked by loungers, cabanas, and easy beach access. There's also a supervised kids club, a teen lounge, a spa for the grown-ups, a fitness center, and 2 full championship golf courses. Add in nearby hiking in El Yunque National Forest and horseback riding along the shore, and this place easily fills a full week without repeats. Moving down the coast to the glittering resort strip in Dorado, the Dorado Beach, a Ritz-Carlton Reserve, sets a completely different tone. This is one of only a handful of Ritz-Carlton Reserve properties in the entire world, and the moment you drive through the gates, that exclusivity shines through. The design feels almost like a private botanical estate, with winding paths, hidden gardens, and a mellow, whispery kind of luxury. Families who stay here tend to be after quiet indulgence rather than non-stop noise and neon lights. It's polished, serene, and just a touch magical. The accommodations are gorgeous, with open-air showers, private plunge pools in select suites, and interiors that feel more like beachfront homes than hotel rooms. Every villa comes with a personal ambassador, essentially a dedicated host who takes care of just about anything you can dream up during your stay. Dining is a highlight, with the celebrated Mi Casa by Chef Jose Andres offering Spanish-inspired coastal fare, plus casual open-air spots that keep things breezy for lunch. The 5 pools include a family-friendly zone with a splash pad and a legendary lazy river that snakes through jungle-like scenery. Between the world-class golf, the Botanico Spa tucked into the trees, and the excellent kids and teen programs, it hits that rare sweet spot of feeling luxurious for adults yet genuinely welcoming for younger travelers. What really makes Dorado Beach stand out is that quiet, understated luxury paired with genuine care for younger guests. There are guided nature walks, cultural craft sessions, and even sea turtle experiences during nesting season if timing lines up. The beach itself is soft and calm, ideal for wading, paddleboarding, or just building sandcastles for hours. Yes, it's on the pricier side, but families who want that once-in-a-lifetime feel without shipping the kids off to a kids' club they'd rather avoid tend to leave here glowing. It's the sort of place people book once and then daydream about for years. A little further along the northern coast, the Hyatt Regency Grand Reserve Puerto Rico brings big resort energy at a much friendlier price point. Sitting on Cocoa Beach, the property spans a huge chunk of coastline and pairs it with expansive gardens, 2 golf courses, and one of the largest pool complexes on the island. The vibe is fun, active, and unapologetically family-focused. Big groups feel right at home here, whether it's grandparents, cousins, or a couple of college-aged kids in tow. It's the kind of resort where you spend the day bumping into other happy families and comparing notes on where the best mango smoothies are hiding. The rooms are spacious, modern, and thoughtfully designed with families in mind. Many suites offer connecting door options, and balconies come with either ocean or garden views depending on the wing you land in. The bathrooms are generous, the beds are cushy, and the in-room amenities cover most of what a traveling family actually needs. For larger crews, the multi-bedroom suites are worth the splurge, giving parents and kids their own space to spread out. There's also a pantry with snacks and drinks around the clock, which is one of those small features that ends up mattering a lot when you have hungry kids. Dining leans casual but plentiful, with a mix of international, Caribbean, and grab-and-go options that make it easy to feed picky eaters. The pool complex, though, is the real showstopper, complete with a lazy river, slides, waterfalls, and shallow zones for the youngest guests. Beyond the water, there's a full spa, tennis courts, a rock climbing wall, biking trails, and a kids club that runs structured programs throughout the day. The property is close to El Yunque, meaning you can hike a rainforest in the morning and be floating in a lazy river by lunch. For families chasing action-packed days without breaking the bank, this one is genuinely hard to beat. For a completely different kind of family experience, the Copamarina Beach Resort and Spa on the southern coast in Guánica offers something more relaxed, intimate, and rooted in local charm. Instead of the mega-resort feel, you get a boutique property tucked between the sea and a dry forest, with about 100 and some rooms scattered across low-rise buildings. The atmosphere is warm and easygoing, and the staff often remember guests by name after just a day or two. It attracts families who want a break from crowds and enjoy a slower, more nature-forward pace. The southern coast also tends to be sunnier and drier, which is a nice bonus if the weather gods are being fussy. The rooms are simple but comfortable, with a light beach house feel and either garden or ocean views. Some villas offer more space and privacy for families who want a bit of separation from the main buildings. On-site dining leans into fresh seafood, tropical flavors, and hearty comfort food, with a beachfront restaurant that catches the sunset beautifully. There are 2 pools, one geared toward families and another that's a bit quieter, along with a small but well-run spa for the parents who need a break. Kayaks, snorkel gear, and paddleboards are available, and the reef just offshore is genuinely worth exploring. What really sets Copamarina apart is its proximity to some of Puerto Rico's most underrated natural wonders. Gilligan's Island, a tiny mangrove-fringed key reachable by a short boat ride, is minutes away, along with the Guánica dry forest and the bioluminescent bay in La Pargara. Families staying here tend to spend more time exploring the region than glued to the resort itself, and that's part of its charm. It won't wow you with water slides or celebrity chef restaurants, but it does deliver an authentic, low-key kind of vacation that feels increasingly rare. For families who want their kids to actually connect with a place, this one hits the mark. Back on the west coast, the Rincón of the Sea's Grand Caribbean Hotel offers a laid-back, surf-town spin on the family resort experience. Rincón is known for its stunning sunsets, world-class surfing, and mellow bohemian vibe, and this property soaks up all of that. The resort itself is set right on the beach, with tropical gardens, a big free-form pool, and easy access to the sand. It's the kind of place where flip-flops are appropriate everywhere and no one bats an eye at sandy feet in the lobby. Families who want a beach-first, adventure-oriented trip tend to love the fit here. The rooms are pleasant, breezy, and functional, with balconies overlooking either the garden or the ocean. Interiors won't blow anyone away with cutting-edge design, but they're clean, comfortable, and well-suited to travelers who plan to be outside most of the day anyway. On-site restaurants keep things simple with Caribbean staples, fresh fish, and casual family fare, while the poolside bar becomes a happy gathering spot late in the afternoon. Beach loungers, a small spa, and a fitness area round things out. It's not a resort that tries to be everything to everyone, and that's actually its strength. The magic of staying in Rincón is what surrounds you. Surf schools happily take beginners of all ages, and gentler beaches nearby are perfect for younger kids to splash safely. From January through March, humpback whales pass through the offshore channel, and boat tour to spot them are a highlight for many families. The town itself is walkable, artsy, and full of little cafes, taco spots, and craft shops. For families who want their vacation to feel like an actual local adventure rather than a stay inside a resort bubble, Rincón of the Seas delivers exactly that. Heading over to the eastern tip of the island, the El Conquistador resort brings a bit of drama to the mix, perched on a dramatic cliff about 300 feet above the Atlantic. The views from up here are unreal, stretching across the ocean toward the smaller islands of Culebra and Vix on clear days. The design plays up its unique setting with terraces, funiculars, and multiple levels connected by paths and stairways. It has a grand, almost cinematic feel that older kids especially seem to love. Families who like a resort with personality and a bit of adventure baked into the layout will feel right at home. Rooms are spread across several buildings, each with its own slightly different character, and many come with balconies boasting those famous ocean views. Family suites offer plenty of room to spread out, and the property offers a variety of layouts to suit different group sizes. The dining scene covers a lot of ground, from Italian and steakhouse fare to casual poolside spots, so nobody in the family is stuck eating something they hate. There's a spa, a marina, tennis courts, and a wide selection of pools that make lounging around never feel repetitive. A funicular ride down to the marina is a mini adventure by itself, and kids talk about it long after the trip ends. The real headline feature here is Palomino Island, a private key just a short ferry ride from the resort where guests can spend the day snorkeling, horseback riding on the beach, kayaking, or simply lounging under a palm tree. Having a private island to yourselves for the day without extra cost for guests is the kind of experience that makes vacations memorable. The kids' club, teen activities, and nightly entertainment round out an already generous package. Location-wise, it's an easy jumping-off point for day trips to Fajardo's bioluminescent bay or ferry rides to Vix and Culebra. For families who want a resort that feels like a destination in itself, this one delivers on ambition and views. Rounding out the list is the Caribe Hilton in San Juan, a legendary property with roots going back to the 1940s and a reputation for being the birthplace of the piña colada. This one is different from the rest because it puts families right in the heart of the capital with beach access, a lagoon, and Old San Juan just minutes away. The vibe is lively and cosmopolitan, mixing city convenience with resort amenities. Families who want to blend culture, history, and beach time into one trip will find this an ideal base. It's also just a short ride from the airport, which is a small but very appreciated perk after a long travel day. The rooms range from classic hotel-style layouts to larger suites with sitting areas and prime ocean views. The interiors have been refreshed over the years and hit a nice balance of modern comfort and timeless resort character. Dining is genuinely impressive with over a half-dozen options spanning steakhouse fare, seafood, Latin cuisine, and casual poolside eats. The Caribe, where that famous piña colada was reportedly born, is a fun stop for parents in the evening after the kids have burned off enough energy. There's also a small private beach, several pools including a family-friendly zone with a small water park area and a full-service spa. What makes the Caribe Hilton particularly appealing for families is its combination of resort comfort and easy access to some of Puerto Rico's most iconic attractions. Old San Juan, with its cobblestone streets, colorful buildings, and centuries-old forts, is a short cab ride away and makes for an unforgettable afternoon of exploring. The Kids Club keeps younger guests entertained with beachside games and crafts, while older kids can try paddleboarding or kayaking in the lagoon. History buffs get their fix, foodies get their fix, and beach lovers still get sand between their toes. It manages to satisfy several different vacation styles at once, which for multi-generational trips is worth its weight in gold. Choosing between these 7 really comes down to what kind of trip you're chasing. Couples traveling with older kids who want quiet luxury and personalized service will probably feel most at home at Dorado Beach, while families with younger kids chasing water slides and constant action will find their happy place at the Hyatt Regency Grand Reserve or Wyndham Rio Mar. Copamarina and Rincón of the seas suit families who prefer nature and local culture over glossy resort polish. And El Conquistador shines for adventurous travelers who love unique settings and a private island day. Caribe Hilton is the sweet spot for anyone who wants beach vibes without giving up city exploration, especially first-timers to the island. Luxury seekers should look at Dorado Beach first. Budget-conscious families will get the most bang for their buck at the Hyatt or Copamarina, and multi-generational groups juggling many interests will love the range at El Conquistador or Caribe Hilton. No matter which one lands on your shortlist, Puerto Rico rewards travelers with warmth, flavor, and scenery that stays with you long after you unpack at home. Safe travels, happy planning, and here's hoping the next family vacation is the best one yet. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel content. Check the description for links and booking information for all hotels featured in this video. If none of these felt quite right, check out our other hotel top lists to find your perfect match.